All right, imagine this. It's ancient Egypt around 1300 BC, and Pharaoh Ramesses II is in charge. We're talking about a time when the pyramids were already ancient history. Now, we've all heard about the grand monuments and temples, but let's focus on something even more mysterious, something underground. Welcome to the Serapeum of Saqqara. On the surface, it's said to be a burial site for the sacred Apis bulls. These animals weren't just cattle to the Egyptians. They were messengers of the gods, divine symbols that represented fertility, strength, and rebirth. So sure, it makes sense they'd want to honor them. But here's the catch. The Serapeum is nothing like a typical tomb. This place is massive. It's a labyrinth of underground tunnels with each chamber housing these huge stone sarcophagi. And when I say huge, I mean each of these things weighs around 70 tons. They're carved from solid granite, transported from hundreds of miles away, and then moved into position with a level of precision that even modern engineers find mind-blowing. Just think about that. Moving and setting stones that weigh more than a full-loaded semi-truck without the machinery we have today. How? The precision here is insane. Each stone box is polished to near mirror smoothness, with perfectly straight edges and right angles. There's barely enough space to slide a credit card between some of these blocks. Even today, with all our laser technology and advanced machinery, getting that level of precision would be a major feat. So how did ancient builders pull this off? Let's think about the logistics for a second. These sarcophagi are positioned in dark, narrow corridors, deep underground. They had no natural light down there, just oil lamps or torches. Moving these stones with no margin for error is beyond impressive, and it makes you wonder, what kind of techniques or tools did they have? Some experts speculate they used advanced engineering principles we don't fully understand. Others think they had technologies that simply didn't survive through history. And it's not just about the craftsmanship. There's a lot of mystery around why the Serapeum was built like this in the first place. Was it really just a burial site for animals? I mean, sure, the Egyptians had a thing for honoring the divine, but this feels different. Some researchers believe it had a hidden purpose, maybe something connected to energy or ancient science. Others argue it could have been a place for ritual or spiritual practices we don't fully get today. Adding to the mystery, the sarcophagi are empty. When they were discovered, there were no bones, no artifacts, nothing you'd expect to find in a typical tomb. It's almost like they were left that way on purpose. Were they sealed for protection, or were they waiting for something else entirely? What's wild is that we're still finding new details about the Serapeum. Every time archaeologists return, they uncover new layers to the story. Inscriptions, symbols, and structural elements add pieces to the puzzle, but we're far from understanding the whole picture. The Serapeum leaves us with more questions than answers. It's like a time capsule of lost knowledge, blending engineering, mystery, and ancient purpose in ways that challenge what we think we know about ancient Egypt. What secrets were they hiding down there? And why go through such lengths to build something so extraordinary? In the end, the Serapeum stands as a testament to the brilliance of ancient engineering and the mysteries that surround it. It pushes us to ask, was there more to ancient Egypt than we're willing to believe?